International Center for Energy, Environment and Development has called on the federal government and stakeholders to come up with a workable policy on cleaner energy for cooking in the country. This call was made at a high-level dialogue in Abuja, which reviewed the current household energy policy on the use of cleaner energy. ICEED says that it is collaborating with the University of Nottingham, University of Ibadan, and policymakers to tackle challenges affecting the environment and the health of citizens by improving local methods of cooking and providing ways citizens can have access to affordable technologies for cooking.
My students have looked at various aspects, particularly of the cook stove sector in Nigeria, from the lack of availability and accessibility of clean, sustainable options, through to the failure of imposed technological solutions often coming from outside of Nigeria that just don't work here, through to the health implications, particularly for women and children of the smoke from cooking on biomass stoves, and through to the impossible choices faced by cooks who want to provide for their families, but also want to protect the environment and balance household budgets as well. Well, now it's time for me to see with my own eyes and hear with my own ears stories from you firsthand. You experts and potential change makers in this area, this vital economic, social, technical, and dare I say it, political sector.
Unfortunately, only 1 in 10 households in Nigeria cook with acceptable form of energy, such as cooking gas or electricity, which means that 90% or so of all our households cook with wood, charcoal, and other forms of energy forms and technologies that causes enormous damage to their health. Cooking with firewood and charcoal results to health problems that are very serious for our country. We had a unique meeting of researchers from various universities and policymakers from the National Assembly and the Executive, meeting to review the state of the evidence of the research that is available to inform policy making in this area, to ensure that Nigerian households have access to clean, convenient, and affordable and accessible energy forms. Nigeria will stop pricing cooking gas in dollars, because this has cost some of the high prices that we have. Because when you now price gas produced in Nigeria in a foreign currency, such as the dollar, when the price of the dollar rises, the prices for cooking energy in Nigeria also rises. This is totally unacceptable, and every stakeholder has agreed that this is policy that must be changed. No, we have all agreed that we must work together. Various ministries coming together, key partners in the private sector, those manufacturers and distributors of clean cook stoves, of LPG gas, NGOs, donors. Then this is not something that we can leave to the government alone, even though government has to take leadership in this, and that we need to break the silence around the policy on cooking. Everybody must cook, poor or rich, and therefore it's totally unacceptable that Nigerians should be left to their own devices.